Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for being here, coming for your sunset session of Meta Zen, because our Meta Zen is the best medicine. What a great day. I'll tell you what, a lot has happened today, and got to have an early meeting with some of my friends, some of which are here. Awesome. Good to see you, Angelique. And then the UFO hearing was really interesting. And it's like, it's what's interesting about that, then I'll get to our practice. What's interesting about that is that everybody knows. It's like everybody knows. Everyone probably listening to my voice knows that we're not alone. We just don't know the facts about it. You know, we don't know the details, of course, but I think everyone's ready, because you have a panel, excuse me, you have a panel of insiders apparently sitting in front of a congressional hearing, basically saying, yes, there are extraterrestrial, our government has knowledge of extraterrestrials. All right, there it is. You see, it's kind of a soft disclosure. I don't understand why. What's the big deal? I think everyone is ready for the potential technology that comes with it being released. Or maybe they have to unwind a lot of the fingers in it, because I've heard some tale about the reason it's delayed is because of a lot of the actors within that system, that shadowy world, are still alive, and people may want to prosecute them. I think. All right, let me go ahead and send one of these energies. I already know which one, of course, I'm sending, so I'm going to start right now. Welcome, Lorena. Welcome. I'm just going to check something as I send this. What's the symbol look like that I'm sending? What's it feel like? And what's it smell like? All good questions there. I'm just going to adjust my volume here real quick. There we go. All right, so I'm sending one of these energies, and if you're new here, we will begin the meditation in about 9 minutes. And also, these are the 3 types of energy that we deal with within the meditation. All right, and so we practice these twice a day, at the sunrise and at the sunset, and it's like how can I say? It's like anything that you practice, you eventually get better at it. Well, what does better at it mean, Victor? Well, if you learn how to utilize these 3 energies, it's basically any other energy that you might interact with, you will be in a situation. It's basically freeing you of external energies that are not for your higher good, or simply something that you don't want to experience at any given time. And also with this comes a lot of personal power too. It's basically, you can feel energized. You can feel energized anytime you want throughout your day. Once you realize that these energies are real, you need to feel grounded. You're feeling a certain way and you want to feel grounded, feel it. You're feeling alone, if you need to be grounded, reach out to that Mother Gaia energy that you've utilized many times in our sessions. If you're feeling lonely or feeling alone, reach out to the unity consciousness energy. It's right there, and it's partly yours. It belongs to all of us. And if you need a boost on a very simplistic term, if you just need some energy, reach out to Father Sky. Reach out to that ether, and I do it before I go to the gym. I just pull a bunch of that, or do it before I do any specific tasks or any work of any kind. I pull that energy in. Excuse me. And all of you are already over that hurdle of, is energy real? Is energy work real? Does this stuff really happen? And so on and so forth. And I think that's the biggest hurdle initially for people. And granted, I'm going to send this energy some more. And granted, it's when you start working with it and feeling it and feeling it and feeling it, then you don't really want to stop. You see, because you're like, wow, you're getting, you reach this energetic state, which is awesome. It's awesome to walk around in it. All right. What's it feel like? What's it smell like? What's the symbol look like? All right. There we go. Let's go talk about the meditation for a moment. But before we do that, I just watched the funniest video on X. I love finding something specific. I love finding something and giving myself these little moments. I just laughed for like the last 10 minutes watching this video. It is my kind of humor. And I think humor comes in a lot of different flavors. And this one was just, it was so funny, as it's two people playing a game. A boy and a girl are playing a game, and they have to pick up a bowl. All right. They have to tap it or pick it up. And they sit there and do it over and over and over. Then one of them will pick up the bowl and the other person will accidentally ring the bell. Well, if you ring the bell, then the other person gets to get this hammer. Excuse me. A hammer made out of a big water bottle and bonk the other person on top of the head. And it's pretty funny because one of them is getting so frustrated because they keep losing, and the other guy is like really dialed in. He's like really into it and just smacking her over the head over and over. And it's almost like watching an old cartoon, but it's funny in the sense that you get her frustration at it, because, you know, we've all tried these games of skill, because this is, you got to concentrate and tap this bowl, and the other person picks it up, and then you'll come down automatically, you know, hit the dinger, hit the ringer. So fun stuff out there on X. And if any of you are absolutely interested in seeing that, let me know. If you're new here, we will begin the meditation in about 4 minutes. One other thing I noticed too, and I don't know if any of you know a lot about plants, but I felt something on the outside of my calf and on my right leg. And I was like, what is that? Why is it so rough right there? And it's not my trousers or any of my clothes. And I realized a couple years ago on one of my trips to Sedona, I actually managed to get cactus in my calf right there. And I wonder, you know how your body, if you get a splinter, that your body will expel it over time. I wonder if it works the same for cactus, because I thought I had a couple stickers, because I'd bought some clothing in Sedona, and I had some stickers that came with the clothing. I literally sat there and used those stickers, because, you know, it's like a piece of tape is a great way to pull stuff out, but I sat and used those stickers, every bit of them, to get all the surfacey cactus stuff out. So I'm assuming that this may be like smaller pieces or something that's been embedded in my skin. And the really cool thing about that, so I've been walking around with Sedona in my body for the last couple of years. And if you don't know anything about Sedona, by all means, look it up. It's a great place. All right, we'll get started in about 3 minutes. Let's see our unity consciousness sphere on the screen, right? That not only protects us, but powers us. And that's where all of our consciousnesses hang out, all right? That's where we hang out all the time, I would say. Just some of us hang out there a little bit more than the others. Then we have the choice nodes. We have truth, peace, and joy. And we have the power nodes, Father Sky, Love, and Mother Gaia. We already spoke a little bit about the power nodes, but now you see them here again. And love, of course, is kind of both. It's kind of hybrid. It's both love. I mean, it's both a choice, because you can choose. You can't choose people that you fall in love with, but you can send love to everyone. Love in the agape sense is always a choice. Okay. And there, you know, we make that decision every day. There's people we choose to love and people we choose not to. But it's such a great gift, and love never dies. That's why it's in the power nodes, because it's the most powerful force in the universe. Like we like to say, love never dies, energy never lies. There we go. I wrote it down for this time as a reminder. And then we have our choice nodes, truth, peace, and joy. And, you know, you can walk your talk and live your truth or not. You can live your day throughout peace, set your intention for peace throughout the day, or not. And you can also set your intention for joy. And it's like, let's do it. Let's stretch I learned this yesterday. Let's stretch our mouth to our ears. Yeah, see, stretch your mouth to your ears and just smile. It's like instant joy on a stick. It's just all you have to do is smile. And it's like you immediately, it's an autonomic reaction. Is that it? To smiling. And this has been around forever. I'd kind of forgotten about it and then stumbled on it last week. I thought, I'm going to implement that. That's awesome. All right, we're getting close. Angelique, I'm going to go ahead and keep you on truth unless you want to be on something else. Lorena, I hope you're fine being on Mother Gaia. We will go ahead and get started here in a few seconds. Make sure you get comfortable, get where you need to be, get in your meditation room like I am located. You're going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy, and then I'll put up protection. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating, just floating in space, floating above our planet. And if you look closer at our planet, you see a nice yellow sheen of energy. And you quickly recognize that as our sunrise energy, our sunrise intention that we sent 12 hours ago. It's energy that we will be renewing shortly. Now bring your gaze up and you'll see the golden pyramid with a diamond cap on the top. Now look around you. Look all around you, you'll see a golden sphere of translucent energy that encapsulates not only all of us, our golden pyramid, and the planet below. That is the unity consciousness sphere. It not only protects us, but powers us. Now bring your gaze down just to above the golden pyramid. You'll see the Father Sky node. Look at each of the horizontal points, the 3 points of our pyramid. You see peace, you see truth, you see joy. Look down on the planet's surface with her feet firmly planted in the soil. You see Mother Gaia node. Now look inside the golden pyramid. You see the love node. Now let's look down in our light body. Look down in your heart space and you'll see a spark, a bright white spark of energy. The spark eagerly awaiting the energy that's about to arrive. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths as we grab each other's hands, stand in a big circle, feel our energy flow between us, look around and see all those smiles on all those faces. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths and pull this energy in. Now look down in your light body. What was once a spark is now a very large ball of energy, slowly spinning to the right, getting larger and larger as it spins, getting larger and larger. It's almost up to your shoulders and down to your knees. You'll be fully encapsulated in this beautiful healing, cleansing light very soon. Now you feel and see a tube growing out of your back, and it grows out and pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And out of this tube you see dark green muck and gunk you're expelling. As this cleansing healing energy comes in, the muck and gunk goes out, and that tube is running clearer and clearer as each second passes. Let this event cleanse your body, heal your body. Just let go of anything you might be holding on to, any dis-ease that's affecting your body at this moment. Any hate, any fear, any anxiety, just let it go. Just let it go and go. Now that tube is running ever clearer and clearer. It's almost nearly clear. Now it is clear. Once it's running fully clear down the length of it, go ahead and collapse that tube. Now look at that glob of muck and gunk on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. See it break into a billion pieces, into a fine mist, and shoot off in every direction away from us. Never to infect another human again. Now let's come back to our big circle. Our bodies are fully engulfed in this beautiful healing, cleansing light. As we hold hands, we're in a big circle. We can no longer see the smiling faces, even though we do know they're smiling. All we see is their beautiful light bodies right now. Imagine this big circle with all of us standing here, this beautiful energy coursing into the right side of our body and out the left. One giant circuit. Very good. Now let's go get on our nodes. I'm on the Unity Consciousness node, and connect to the nodes with me as I say them. I'm connecting to Father Sky, to Mother Gaia, to peace, to truth, to joy, to the love node. Now we're all connected to the nodes and to one another. If you're not on a node tonight, just send your positive intention when prompted. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our intention, both nodal and personal, into the golden pyramid in front of us or above us. Very good. And as we begin to push our energy, you see that diamond cap on our pyramid growing ever brighter and brighter yellow. Brighter and brighter yellow. Very good. See it growing brighter and brighter yellow. On the count of pulse, we'll take a deep breath and spread this beautiful energy all over the planet below. 1, 2, pulse. Let your exhale fuel this beautiful yellow wave, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy. Let it fuel the flow down from the pyramid, engulfing Lorena and those on Mother Gaia node, and spreading in every direction over the northern hemisphere, overtaking the previous energy we sent at sunrise, overtaking this energy and adding to itself, strengthening it. And now this beautiful yellow wave is coming down past the equator. See it in your mind's eye, my friends. This beautiful wave coming from every direction and crossing over the southern pole of our planet and working its way back up to the equator. Our planet is fully renewed. Our intention is renewed. And watch this energy come to the feet of Mother Gaia node, or Lorena and those on this node will push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. I ask that you be very present here. Build the most beautiful scene in your mind's eye. See that beautiful pyramid and that amazing diamond cap pyramid on top. See it. Make the most beautiful scene. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our node and personal intention into the golden pyramid once again. Nice and gentle, just push. You may be feeling this energy in your hands, in your face, down your spine, in your legs. Very good. And you see that diamond at the top growing ever brighter and brighter yellow. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave for this session. 1, 2, pulse. in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our wave, our yellow wave of intention, our truth wave of love, peace and joy, of unity, of calm, spreads in every direction over our planet's surface. Now is the time to realize, my friends, that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this energy right now and utilizing this, using this as their kickstart to a better life. And now this wave is coming down past the equator and covering the southern hemisphere, where thousands and thousands more are finding our intention. Finding our intention, becoming seekers, changing their lives, changing the vibration of our planet. One candle can light 1,000. And now this wave's coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I ask Lorena and those on this node to once again push this excess energy up into our golden pyramid. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection to the nodes. Connect to Unity Consciousness node. Connect to Father Sky. Connect to Mother Gaia. Connect to love. Connect to peace, to truth, to joy. Very good. We are all connected to our nodes and to one another. Let's begin pushing our intention, our node intention and personal intention into the golden pyramid. And see that diamond at the top grow brighter and brighter yellow. You can see it through your closed eyes. It's getting brighter and brighter. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. 1, 2, pulse. In your mind's eye, see this amazing wave of yellow energy flowing down from our golden pyramid, drenching Mother Gaia node and all those on that node, and spreading in every direction over our entire northern hemisphere, blanketing our planet, leaving behind a pixie dust trail of yellow energy. And now you see this wave coming down past the equator, coming down over the southern hemisphere, where thousands and thousands more of our fellow beings are finding this energy. Now it's crossing over itself and working its way back up. Our planet is now completely covered with our intention until we come back to renew this energy. And now this wave's coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I ask Lorena and all those on this node to store some of this excess energy in their sacral chakra for their personal use later, and then to send the rest of this excess energy up to all the node holders and participants above, so that they may do the same. Very good. Let's cross our arms, give ourselves a nice embrace. Very good. Nice, warm embrace. Repeat after me aloud. You're speaking this to yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths. And on our third breath, we'll release this wonderful embrace that we have. Release. Very good. Now let's start wiggling our fingers and our toes a little bit. Let's let go of the hands beside us. Start pulling your energy in from one another, from the nodes. Just gently pull your energy in. Some of it will remain with our friends. Some of it will remain on the various nodes. It's perfectly fine. Just pull in what wants to come back. Just pull it in nice and gentle. Do some wiggling of your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and return. Wow, that was awesome. Like I say, every time I watch a launch, and there is one tonight actually. There is another launch tonight that I will be staying at for. I think it's in about an hour and a half. But tonight's energy that I sent out at the beginning is... Oops, sorry. Nope, wrong one. Father Sky. So if you receive that energy, awesome. If you didn't, hey, keep trying. And I'll keep trying. I will always be here to try with you. And if and we may in the future make a specific time throughout the day. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll try it tomorrow. And after the sunrise session, and maybe I should tell some of you, because some of you are nighttime people. But how about 12 noon my time? So that's central. So 12 noon, and just extrapolate out. Oh, very good, Lorena. Awesome. Well, we'll get to the other. I was thinking about an offline experiment as well, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the future. All right, all my friends. I'm sending each one of you now. Lorena, do you feel energy in your hands? Just let me know if you hear this in time. Because actually, I don't know how I don't have it. I know that Keith usually feels his like in his spine. So people feel it different places, and I think Radiance feels it like in her face. Okay, so you get it in your hands too. Okay, and I think Angelique gets it in her hands as well. So, well, thank you all for being here tonight, and I'm sending each one of you love, peace, and joy. And until the sunrise session, namaste, my friends. Have a wonderful evening.